Uh, it's actually about the time because during the time we had the last few classes, teacher,
Uh-huh.
we are kind of busy at school, so I
Yes,
was
I
able to.
understand. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's
Thank
fine.
you.
It's all right. It's okay. And
Thank
also,
you.
cheesy, all of you, I was giving you till the last moment to upload everything. This is why people say, when is it due? I say, it's never due. I always give you opportunities to upload things because it is about your learning. It's not about me giving you marks. Okay.
Oh,
So
even
therefore, yeah.
even if we're done with the level one, mom, we can still submit
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
assignments. Oh, okay, thank
This
you.
is yeah.
Just to be safe.
You've seen I have never ever shut anything except the last
Yes, ma'am.
test because I had to. I
Ah,
had to
okay.
shut it. Otherwise, I
Thank
can't
you.
finish the certificates. You see, I was waiting for all of you to upload so I can say, right, you can have a certificate. If you don't upload, I have to count you out. So that was the only thing I had a deadline. Everything else, I just leave it open because if you have to do it several times to learn, fine. Okay, everybody does things differently. Okay. Yeah, I don't do the lockstep thing, so everybody does everything at the same time. It doesn't work like that. Yeah. So very interesting. I know how busy you are. Okay, I really know how busy you are. In the first lesson, everybody's at hospitals, the emergency rooms at 9 o'clock in the evening. So my goodness, you're constantly surrounded, by hospitals, and it's a very tough life. So I understand. Okay, I'm really thankful for people like you. Okay, you make the world go round. Okay. I hope the Taiwanese people thank you for it. Every society is aging. We need people who work. Yeah. So thank you all very much for doing your best. Okay. 29 people. How many people signed up? I don't even have an idea. How many people signed up in the end? Do we have an idea what's the total number in the end? No? Yeah, I don't know.
group we have.
Yeah, in this, how do we have 29 or more than that? I don't know. Probably. Yeah. Anyway, whoever turns up today will be here. Okay. We have the attendance. So sign to the sheet to make sure you have your attendance signed. Okay. And you might have to, I think, let me see who's been signed before, because I didn't start recording until later. So we might have to sign again just to make sure that I have you. Okay, good. So sign several times will be fine, as long as I count you. Okay, 30. All right. Okay, so most of you have the books, right? Only, I think Marisol doesn't have her book. The others, do you have your books?
Not yet, mom.
Not yet? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Why are the books so slow? Why are the books so slow to get to you? It's very strange. Okay. Usually it takes 3 to 4 days to get there. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes the weather affects. If you have a typhoon, they don't deliver books, so we don't know. There's so many factors that might affect the receive of the books. Okay. And also, do not be scared that you get scanned. Okay. Because some of you are scared to pick up parcels now. Okay. You're scared that somebody's trying to scan you. When you go there, you pick it up. There will be a sender's address on the parcel. And the sender's address is the assistant's name. Okay. So if you have her name, you're not being scanned. Okay. So don't be scared. Oh, don't be scared. Okay. I know things are quite dire in Taiwan. All right. Okay. Now, today we're we're doing page 5. Page 5. Can everybody turn to page 5? And also, I put chapter 1 on Google Classroom already. If you don't have the book yet, go to Google Classroom and then read from there. Okay. Unit 1 is pretty simple, but we'll go through it. And then I also provided you in line chapter 2 as well, the readings for chapter 2. So hopefully we'll get through this today. Okay. All right. Now let's have a start reading. Okay. Angeline 在吗？Okay. 在。好。Page 5. Can you be Anna? You are Anna. Okay. And then we'll get Annie. Annie Mercado. Annie Mercado. What's your
Yes, teacher.
what is your middle name?
Makalan. Sorry, teacher. I'm still here with my boss.
Okay. You can give it to me later because you did ask. There's no
Okay, like
on your on
okay,
your
teacher.
certificate. Okay.
I will participate later. It's so noisy.
Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right. 好，没问题。All right. Okay, people are still coming in. Okay. Okay, Cheesy. Cheesy, can you read? Can you be Anna on page 5, please? And then
I don't have my books yet, ma'am, but, which part here?
Okay. Do you have your phone? It's on Google Classroom.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
chapter 1 is on Google Classroom. Okay.
Yes,
So you
ma'am.
can look at the PDF on Google Classroom. Okay.
This
Have you
one that
found it?
making, yes, ma'am. This page,
Yeah.
ma'am, that making telephone calls.
Page 5. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Okay. So Cheesy, you be Anna. And Amy Perez, you be Wang Tai. Okay. So Anna, you start. 什么? Okay. Cheesy, can you read? Can you read Anna? Wei, that one. Page 5. Wei, 您好. I read it for you.
This
can
is
you
all
read it?
Chinese. This is all characters, ma'am. No pinyin.
Shock and horror today, huh? There is no pinyin anymore.
There is no pinyin, ma'am.
No, there's no pinyin. So therefore, you have to learn to read characters. Okay. Today is shock and horror day. Okay. No pinyin anymore. You need to read characters. So this is why before class, you have to prepare to read the characters. Okay. Because reading, you have to recognize the characters in order to do the reading for the test. Okay. The reading test in TOEFL does not have pinyin. Okay. So you need to recognize the characters. Okay. So Cheesy, Anna, Wei, 您好. Okay. Wang Tai. Amy, can you read the next one? Amy 在吗?
Hi, ma'am.
好, can you read the number 3, Wang Tai?
你好，是王太太。
Okay, and then the next one. 请问
林太太
在家吗？
家吗？
Okay.
在家
Now
吗？
everybody, you need to write down the pinyin if you don't recognize the characters. Okay. This book has no pinyin. All right. So because I'm forcing you to read the characters. Okay. 林太太在家吗？
在家吗？
对，在家的意思，林太太 at home. Okay, 林太太在家嘛。Okay, this is the surprise shock for this class. Okay, So if you haven't got the book, you don't know. Those who have the books know what you're in for. Okay. So Cynthia, Latosa, can you read Anna? Cynthia 在吗？好
在
，OK。
老
The
师
next one, Anna. 好，
安娜
嗯
等一下
，the second Anna. 好，
second 安娜喂
哈
喂
，Page
你
5.
好
No, the second one. The first one
the
is
second
您好。The second one is 好。
the second one 在
好，
不在
不对，
请问哪位
不对。It's the
sorry
second Anna. 好，请等一下。That one.
下安娜好请等一下
对了，请等一下。Wait a moment. 请等一下。And the next one, I'll read it for you. 王太太，谢谢。So you're waiting on the phone. 好 ，Anna again. 谢谢 Cynthia. Ellen
老师
在吗 ？OK.
老师我在，我吗？
好
因为
，Can you read?
老
Can you
师
read
对
the
我不
什么？
老师我没有什么，我没有脸书，
没有书啊。
对我没有书，
你可以看那个，可以看 Google
那个 PDF
Classroom 上的书吗？对 ，PDF 可以看这个。OK. I know what you have. All of you have not prepared today, right?
Yes，对不起老师，
我吓一跳了
Oh my God！
为什么这吓一跳
All of you 吓一跳！我的妈呀 ，Where is the 拼音？拼音在哪里？哎呀，我不收了，哈，没受不了了哈。OK， 受不了 ，can't take it anymore 哈，受不了哈，受不了啦！
Oh my God，
妈呀，
对不起。
没关系呀。
To be honest，老师真的我不会 ，all of this 我不会。
对呀，了。So this is why you have to prepare. Okay. So today I'll let you go. 受不了，哎呀 I can't take it anymore. 我的天呐，哎呀 I can't take it anymore. Look for 拼音。Right， 受不了了。I think all of you are shocked.
老师一年多了没有看书呢
对呀，没有看书了，所以要看的话 ，Now you know what to prepare for. Next week you know what to prepare for. Okay, all right. I'll let you go. So we'll see who has actually prepared. Elma, have you done
你
it?
好，老师。
Okay, Elma, can you read Anna? Page 5. Anna 太太，
太太，您的电话，王太太找您。
对了，王太太找您 ，Forster 哈，王太太找您。OK， so 这是您的电话有 telephone， 王太太找您，很好。This is what you say if you receive a phone call. Nowadays you all have mobile phone, you probably don't see phone call. OK， 好，下一个雇主 is employer， 雇主 employer。Okay, I know Elma has prepared because she can read it. Okay.
没有。
Emma 在吗 ？Emma De Castro
我在老师。
在。好 ，Can you
我
read the
看不
next
懂，我
one？
看不懂，对不
你
起。
也看不懂。Okay, all forgiven this week 看不懂 Next week no forgiveness. Okay, this week
好，谢谢
all
老
forgive.
师。
Okay,
对不起，对
Esther
不起。
没关系 Esther Lamban 你在吗 Esther Now everybody's not replying to me because they haven't prepared. Okay, Esther Lamban, 可以吗 Okay.
I'm sorry, teacher. I'm on the bus stop.
Oh, you're on the bus, so you can't read. Okay, 没关系. All right. 下一个哈 Evelyn. Oh, it's still at work. Okay. Flor Lisa, I think she's prepared. Yeah, Flor Lisa.
Not yet, 老师. I'm just
哎呀，我的妈呀
translating.
I know, I
fully.
know. That's what's called preparation. Page 5, 雇主. Can you read that one?
No, teacher, sorry.
No, you can't? Okay, all right,
sorry.
okay. Aya. Okay, that's why it's important to have the book, huh? Okay. Jerome, your turn. Jerome, can you
我在
read?
老师
Can
看不
you
懂
read that
老师
line? 也
不好意思。
看不懂啊，也看不懂啊。哎呀，
Yes,
你们都
老师。
看不懂啊！哎呦，每个人都看不懂了哈，因为没有 prepare 哈。OK， 好 ，the next one， 好，我马上来，马上 is immediately， 我马上来呀 ，OK， 马上来，马上 ，OK，you can write down the 拼音哈，我马上来 ，immediately will come， 好。Okay, who has done the preparation? Jessel 在吗？
在老师，对不起，老师，因为现在我在飞机站，I'm at the airport right now, teacher.
OK， 你在飞机场，你没办法哈，没问题。
谢谢。
好，你要回菲律宾吗？
不是，老师，我在回来台湾的。
哦，刚回来台湾，好，没问题，没问题，你先回家吧。好，
对对对
，OK，好 ，John 在吗？John 在吗？你看得懂吗？
我看。
对话2， conversation 2， 有安娜。
The second one, I don't think I can finish the
No, you should be able to read the third and fourth, the second and third character.
teacher. I can try, teacher. I'll try.
Yeah.
Maybe.
喂，
Okay, 好。
您好。
您好。
Okay. 对，您好，喂，您好。Okay, 喂 is second tone. Okay, you should change into second. 喂 is hello
I'll be
on the phone.
I'll be Anna.
You'll be Anna. Yeah.
Okay.
好
Okay. 喂，您好。
OK， 王太太 ，I'm 王太太，王太太您好，请问林太太在吗 ？OK， 请问林太太在吗？What's 林太太在吗
Where is Lang Tai Tai there?
Yeah, is 林太太 there? Okay, is 林太太 there? Okay, and 谢谢 Jordan, you'll be Anna. The next Anna. The next Anna.
I try.
Yeah.
太太不在，
很好，
请问
对，
您哪位？
哪位 fourth tone？ 请问您哪位 ？OK， so 太太不在，请问您哪位？什么意思啊 ，Jordan？ 什么意思？
I don't know the English.
The English, yes. 什么意思
Tai Tai is not here.
Yes.
I will ask where is he? She?
No. Hello. 请问 is excuse me. Okay. 请问您哪位 ？You which person? Okay, because it's polite, they use 位 for measure word. 请问你哪位？Excuse me, who are you? Okay, 你哪位 ？Okay, 请问你哪位？很好，好，谢谢 Jordan. At least you can read something. Okay, Christian 在吗？Okay, can you read the next one?
Which one, 老师?
Page 5, from the bottom, the 4th line.
Fourth line, from the bottom, 14.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
王太太.
I will just
Okay.
make one she. Make one she.
不是 from the bottom, the 4th line. From the bottom, the 4th. 1、2、3、4. 王太太，我是王太太。
好，我是王太太，你家太太什么时候回来？
很好，很好。The only one is 太太哈 ，the
太
aspirate
太，
你家太太，对，你家太太 ，your Mrs. your family's Mrs. So 你的老板，你家老板，你家太太 your family's 太太 when she will come home. Okay, when she 什么时候回来？回来 is to
回
come
来
home.
，come back，come
对啦，什么时候回来？很好。
好
OK， 好，谢谢你哦。
谢谢。
Crystalline 在吗？
在吗？在。
Can you read the next one? Anna.
诶，
Page 5, from the bottom, the 3rd line. Anna, 晚上。Can you read?
I'm so
No,
sorry.
you can't read again. No, can't read again because it's no pinyin, no? Okay, well, okay. Right, Laurie. I think who is prepared? Laurie. Laurie, 在吗？ Can you read the Anna?
晚上6点以后
对啦，
有什么
晚上6点以后。
我可以帮你的吗？
不是good guess, but no. Okay, 你有什么事吗？ What can I do for you? 你有什么事吗？ Okay, 你有什么事吗？ Okay, good guess. Okay, 你有什么事吗？ All right, 好，谢谢你。Lovely Joy.
Try 老
Can you
师，
read the next one? Read the next one.
没关系，
Page 对
我晚上再的，谢谢。
对啦，晚上再打，再 is
打
again, I will ring again. 我晚上再打，谢谢。Okay, 很好。Lovely Sebanel, the last one.
对，老师，
Okay, can you read the last one?
不客气，再见。
很好，不客气，再见。Very good. All right. Okay, now we go back and read it again because some of you haven't read it because I don't know whether the second time you'll do better. We'll try, okay? When we read it, if you haven't read it before, try to write down the pinyin, okay? So try to learn while we're doing this today, okay? In future, you got to prepare yourself, okay? 好, let's go back. Maricel, could you go back to conversation 1? Conversation 1, 喂，您好, that one. Conversation 1. Maricel, are you there? Are you there? Yeah. Okay. 看不懂了哈. Okay. 看不懂. You should be able to read all of you. You have learned how to read 您好. Okay. This is done in beginning lesson 1. Okay. Beginning lesson 1. Way back 20 weeks ago. Okay, so this one is about reading characters. Okay, it's a reading course, so you must read characters. So the first one, 您好. So in this sentence, what you need to learn is 喂, the first one, which is hello on the phone. Okay, 喂,您好. So 喂 is W-E-I, 喂喂喂您好. Okay, second tone. 对，很好。Marjorie 在吗？ Marjorie 在吗？ Marjorie 在吗？ OK， Marjorie 不在哦。OK， Mary Antoinette。好 ，Can you read the second one? Second one， 王太太。
王太太，你好，我是王太太。
OK。Aspirated 太太，我是王太太。OK， 我是王 TH like TH， 很好，我是王太太。And then the next one，
请问林太太在吗？
林太太在家吗？在家吗 ？OK， now you have learned 家 as well。Yes, 家 is in unit, yeah, house, at home. Is in 林太太 at home. So we learned that in unit beginning course unit 3. Okay, 家里你家里有几个人？家 Okay, you should have done this character. 在家吗 is 王太太 at home. Okay, 很好，谢谢。Okay, I think Mary Antoinette is who read just now. I get confused, so 没关系. Okay, Mary Chris or Mary Chris. Can you read the next one?
安娜吗？
安娜对。
安娜，好，请等一下。
等一下。
等一下。
怎么拼等？拼 is to 拼音 to spell, okay? 怎么拼等？Mary Chris 怎么拼等？等怎么拼？
等那个wait。
Yeah, but 怎么拼 ？How do you spell it? 怎么拼？
等D I D D
D
E
Yes, D E N G. 几声？一声、二声、三声、四声，几声？
等一下。
对，等是几声？三声。That's right. Third tone because it's indicating that I don't want you to forget the tone. Okay? 请等一下。D-E-N-G, third tone. Okay. Now, where do you put the third tone diacritics? Where do you put it? On which letter? On which letter? D-E-N-G. On E. Yes. E. 很好. So, 等一下，请等一下. Wait a moment. Okay. And then 王太太 say 谢谢. Okay. Anna, the next one. Michelle. Michelle Malikaya. Michelle. You read, read the next one.
这个安娜吗？
对，Michelle 的有安娜，你是安娜。
请等一下。请等一下。
Oh no, that's been read. The next Anna, the next Anna， 太太。
那个王太太，那个谢谢。
下一个 ，the next one， 下一个
那个太太，您的电话，
电话，不是电话，您的电话找你，
您的电话，王太太找您，
很好，王太太找您 ，looking for you， 王太太找您的电话，
马上来，
好，我马上来，很好 ，OK。谢谢哈 ，Michelle。好，Nida， 好，Nida。 Nida 看得懂吗 ？Nida Sanchez。Nida 在吗
Yes.
？Nida 在家吗？Nida 在家吗？
Hey, ma'am.
在。Okay. Can you read the next one? Anna. Conversation 2. Anna. 喂。
Conversation, Ana, ma'am.
对对对。
我的电话。
不是不conversation
Employer.
2. Yeah, and after the employer, the next one, Anna. 喂。
喂 ，Hello，你好。
对，您好，不是你好哦，您好啊 because they're being polite on the phone. You don't say 你好, you say 您好. Okay. 喂，您好。And 王太太 say, what does 王太太 say? Raymond 在吗？好，
对，老师。
好 ，Can you read the next one? 王太太。
您好。请问赖太太在吗？
不是来太太哈，林太太。
林太太在吗？
对，林太太 is a surname. Now there are 100 surnames in Chinese culture, so Lin is a very common one, and Wang is a very common one. Lin is very common, and my surname is the most common, which is Zhang. Okay, so many Zhangs in the world. 好，林太太在吗？ Okay, so Anna, the next one. Ray, Lei. Can you read the next one? Lei.
Yes, ma'am.
Your Anna. You're the next Anna.
太太不在，请问您哪位？
哪位 full stop 请问你哪位？太太 is aspirated 哈，太太不在，请问你哪位？很好。Okay, Rosita.
Hi, ma'am.
Read the next one.
我希望太太，林太太什么时候回来？
不是您太太哦，你家太太 ，Your house's Mrs. OK， 你家太太什么时候回来？对，你家太太什么时候回来？
你家太太什么时候？好的嘛。
好，没问题。好，你会读就行了。Rowena, the next one.
Yes, ma'am.
The next one. 晚上。Anna 有 Anna。
Anna. 还有事。
不是，晚上
晚上，我等一下。
That's it. From the bottom, the third line. 晚上6点以后。
OK. 晚上6点以后还有事吗？
不是，您有什么事 ？OK，
您有什么事？
What matter do you have? What things do you have you want to speak to her? Now, is all the way 您 or because 您 here is a polite. When you talk, when you talk to people who are strangers, you have to use the polite you. 您有什么事吗 ？OK， 好，下一个she love. She love 在吗 ？Okay, all right. The next one 王太太。
王太太，没关系。我晚上在打鸡血。
对，在打。when you make a phone call, 打 is dial a phone call. So 我晚上在打 I'll ring in the evening. 晚上在打，很好。Sophia.
对，老师。
The last line.
好，安娜，不客气，再见。
不客气，对，谢谢，很好 ，Sophia. Now, Sophia, what do we do with people who don't prepare? I bet you have the same problem for children. They don't do the homework and then they can't perform. But Chinese is harder than English, isn't it? Because in English you can spell, you can try. By Chinese, if you don't prepare, you can't even try. Okay? So yeah, so next week prepare. Okay. 好, page 6. Page 6. 好, Vivian.
在
Okay, can you read the conversation 3? Booking a restaurant.
您好，需要我您吗？
Okay, I missed out a line. 需要我帮您吗? Do you need me to help you? So you need to add after 我需要我帮您吗? 帮 Okay, add a 帮 to it. Do you need to help you? 帮 Okay, 需要我帮您吗? 帮 to help. Okay, 需要我帮您吗? Okay, 好，第二，我看看还有谁呀？哈 ，OK，Christine，
我老师吗？
好，对，Number 2，
好的，您好，我要定位。
对啦，我要定位，定位 is to book seats， 哈。我要定位，哈，你好，我要定位。Okay, 好 the next line, let me see, where is it? After Christine, there's nobody. We'll go back. We will try our best. Even Jeremy just coming. We'll get her to read. Okay, Jeremy, we are you in? Okay. Jeremy, we are on page 6 of the textbook. Can you read number 3? Jeremy, are you there? Because you're just coming, I'll give you an opportunity to read. Jeremy, page 6. Jeremy 在吗? Jeremy 在吗? Okay, 没关系. All right, 没关系啦, ha. Okay, let's go back to Hive is here too. Okay, Hive, can you do page 6? Page 6.
Well, I don't have the book yet.
Oh, the PDF is on Google Classroom. Go and download it.
Okay.
Go and download it first. Okay. So don't worry. We'll go back to people who does have the book. Okay. So and who can do this one? Angeline, give it a go. Because you know every character already. You should have done this in beginners. So a chance to revise. Okay, so number 3, page 6, number 3.
请问有几位？
对啦，请问几位? You see, this is what you hear when you go into a restaurant. The first thing they ask you is 请问几位? Okay, 请问几位? So now you're reading it. 请问几位? Okay, now notice this is all to be polite. So all the questions you have here are using the polite form of nin, okay? And the next one is also polite. This is what you hear on the phone if you're ringing on the phone. Okay, number 4, Annie. Now, you should know all of these characters already, okay? If not, you need to learn them. They are the basic characters. Okay, so Annie, can you read this one? Or you can't?
Yes, Mom, I try, but it's very noisy here. Number 4, right?
All right. Yeah, number 4.
请问您贵姓大名?
对，请问您贵姓大名? Okay, not only they use 贵姓, they also use your big name, so your full name. 请问您贵姓大名? What is your full name? Okay, so you have to say Annie Mercado. OK， 请问您贵姓大名？很好，谢谢哈。
Thank you, Mom.
Jeremy. Number 我叫 is very easy. You need to know the characters. These are all basic characters, the basic 300. Okay. So number 6, you should know this one is again the basic characters from course 1. Okay. So Jeremy, page 6, number 6. Jeremy, are you there? 你在吗？ Jeremy 还不能说话。好，没关系。Cheesy.
Yes,
好
Lord.
Can you read number 6?
Number 6. 等一下，I will try.
Okay.
请问，您的电话是几号？
对了，是几号 ？JI 哈，是几号？您的电话是几号 ？You see, when you ring up here in Taiwan, 几 okay, this is how you say it. So it's not how you spell it. The spelling is JI 哈，几 how many? What's your telephone number? Okay, 您的电话是几号 ？So in Taiwan, when you ring up for a booking, they always ask you what your number is. 好，您的电话是几号？好，我看看呢，然后呢 ，Cynthia，next one。
我猜老师。
好 ，next one，number 7。
我的电话是0900-052-21。
21052221 OK 21 is all right, but usually you should be try to be consistent 哈052221好可以没问题好
谢谢
number 8 Amy在吗 Amy Perez 在吗OK, Amy 不在哦 ，Amy 在吗？对 ，Amy， Amy 醒一醒在吗？没关系。好 ，Alan 在吗 ？Alan, can you read the last one？ 对，请问 ，OK，
对，大
概 ，OK，
不知道 what is next。
OK， 大概 is approximately， 大概几点到？
几点到？
对 ，What does it mean？ 大概几点到？
大概 What time do you come?
Yeah, what time will you arrive? Approximately.
Yes.
Okay. So they always ask that. 大概几点到 ？Okay， 大概。So， 请问大概几点到？好，大概几点到 to arrive at the restaurant？ 请问大概几点到 ？Arrive 到。All of these characters, apart from 定位 and just one or two, and 需要 to need， 我需要，你需要我帮您吗 ？Do you need me to help you？ 需要是 need， OK？ 需要。
Must.
Yeah. No, not must. Do you need to? Do you need me to help you? Okay. All these characters in this conversation, okay, you need to know. Okay. All of you need to brush up on your characters because as you know, this entire book, apart from the vocabulary, which has pinyin on it, the readings have no pinyin, okay? Because I'm trying to train you to read the readings, not to read the pinyin. Your reading test will compose of characters, not pinyin. So therefore, we have quite a few things to do. One of the things I need to train you this book is, first of all, you need to read the characters, recognize the characters. So the job you have to complete after today and before next Wednesday is to prepare the characters that you don't know or you have done but you've forgotten for next week. Okay, so next week we'll do unit 2. So prepare the characters. Okay, very, very important. I've chosen the characters you have to know for the test. Okay, I didn't choose anything beyond what you have to know. So you have to learn the characters. And the second thing we have to do, which I'm training you to do the reading, is to know how to tell which word is the grammar word. Which word is a grammar word? Okay, it's all right, Jeremy. It's okay. I'm repeating. Okay, I'm recording, so you can do it later. Okay, so which word is a grammar word? Now, what is different with Chinese in terms of reading and reading? What is different between Chinese and English in terms of reading? The text you are reading. What is the difference between reading Chinese and reading English? Anyone?
The tone.
The structure of the sentence
The
is very different.
instruction.
The structure, and also with the characters. With the characters, let me ask an English teacher because she should know. So, Sophia, what is the difference between reading Chinese and reading English?
From what I could understand, teacher, when we read English, we tend to decode sounds based on the letters.
Yes.
But when it comes to reading Chinese, we have to know what the characters mean.
Yes, that's it. It's an essential difference. And also, Sophia, you probably didn't notice because it's so obvious. English words are separated by spaces. Okay, so all your names, Jordan, Ace, Pantaleon, in between each name, there is a space. There is a space. Okay, so in English, obviously, you know one word is separate from another. And also, Sophia probably, because it's so obvious, English, the verbs change. When she teaches, she knows she needs to teach this. There's a tense change. I was, I did, I do, I did, I have done. All these changes to change the spelling of the word. If you change the spelling of the word, you know there is a tense change. It's a grammatical change. Okay, so English is shown. The changes in tense is shown in the shape, in the spelling itself. Okay, so it's pretty obvious. We're native speakers, we don't even think about that. But when you teach kids, they don't know. Because Chinese, as Sophia told you, you cannot tell unless you know which character goes with which character. So to know which character goes with another character, you have to recognize the characters first. Okay, so today a lot of you can't read because you've forgotten your characters. Okay, so the first things, you cannot read unless you have a basic set of characters you recognize on sight. Okay, and so therefore the underlying assumptions, you know the characters and you also know which characters goes with which. Okay, like 请问, they always go together. This pair does not change very much. When you say, excuse me, you always say 请问. You don't change the one to another thing. Okay, it's an expression. 请问 also goes together. So when you're reading, when they all squash together, you have to be very quickly tell what is a noun, what is a subject, what is an object, what is a verb. Now, to recognize all these things, you have to, first of all, the most important is to recognize the characters. Because Chinese, when they write without, not in a textbook like this, they squash together. There are no spaces within beside each character to tell you which character is different from another. Okay? So, in fact, when you're reading, there are so many things going on. If you don't do it, you cannot do it without preparation and practice. Okay? So today, I think today we don't have 20 essays for you to read, but next week we do have 20 readings. And in the 20 reading, things repeat themselves. This is a way for you to learn what goes with what. Okay. Another thing I have to teach, for example, on this page, the last question, 请问大概几点到? Now, 大概 always go together. Okay, 大概 always go together. There are two characters, but in English, it translates to approximately. Okay, so in English is one word, but in Chinese, two characters. So for readers, they always have to read, they always have to recognize da and gai always go together. Okay, this kind of familiarity only happens when you recognize the character and when you have read a lot of similar things. Okay, similar things. So when they teach children reading in Chinese, they have to teach these strategies. The teachers probably don't know what they're teaching, but because the kids already speak Chinese, they can predict da goes with ga. Okay, they have more of an advantage than you. Okay, but so when they go to primary school, the first thing they have to do is recognize the characters and learn the characters. Okay, and it's very similar to all of you. You need to write the characters, recognize the characters by sight. Okay, all right. So talking and listening are easier because first of all, talking, you don't need to write the characters, and listening is easier. Why is listening easier than reading? Why is listening in Chinese is easier than reading?
Because no need to recognize characters in listening.
Because you can guess a lot, can't you? Because you've lived here for a long time and look at the test, we'll got very high marks because you can guess a lot. You can look at the pictures and this and say, I've heard this before, and I choose the correct one. So there's a lot of guessing, which your listening ability is benefited. You're benefiting from your years of being in Taiwan. So your listening is good, but the harder thing is actually reading. Okay, so very important to actually get your reading done. And in fact, reading is the key to, yep, that's right, Sophia. You just have to guess. Understand a bit, that's fine. Understand the essential information will be fine. But reading is hard. Okay, people can't read for you. You have to read it for yourself. Okay, right. So this is why it's quite difficult to actually teach reading. Okay, to teach reading. Not everybody can teach it. And a large part of it is you doing the work yourself before you come to class. This is why people ask me, why can't we have 2 days a week? Because you don't have time to prepare. And I will be too tired to teach, okay? After today, you will know why I'm tired to teach, because after next week, you know why I will be so tired to teach, because I have to teach you how to recognize grammar. how to recognize which word and which words are grammar words, and they are not. I use the word content words like objects and subjects and nouns. Okay, so in English it's obvious. In Chinese it's not obvious unless you know the characters. Okay, all right. Yeah, because of daily routine. That's right. Reading is hard. Okay, page 7. Okay, now page 7, before we do the conversation, we need to recognize all the characters. Now, all these characters we have done in beginner's class. Okay, you're probably given them back all to me already. So if you have forgotten all of them, you have to go back to beginners and revise these, because these characters are common too. I don't know how many of you have calculated how many characters you have done in a beginner course. Has anybody added up how many characters there are at the back of the book? I think it's about 300, isn't it? You know, you're supposed to know about 300, but I think a lot of you have probably forgotten. So you need to go back and get the basics right. Okay, now in the table here, the date and time, what is the first character? What's the first character we've done? On the vertical is 早上, and then
下午
对啊，下午
晚上
很好，晚上 good. On the top horizontal line, what's that? Top horizontal line?
星期天
No. 星期天 Yeah, 星期天 What's 星期天
Sunday
Sunday, good. And what's the next one? The second column.
星期一
对啦，星期一 good. Third column.
星期二
星期二
good. 星期二 good. And fourth column.
星期三
星期三
对啦，星期三 And next column.
星期四
And then the next column.
星期五
星期五星期六 Good. So we got the one line. Okay. Down from 星期天, what are the two activities?
My
What's the first one?
西
Wait, the first one is 买东西. Okay. 买东西 shopping. 买东西. We've done this in week. What is it? Week 8. Week 8 or not? Okay. 买东西 last semester or last course. The next one.
跳舞
Good.
跳舞
跳舞
跳
Hobbies.
舞
Okay. Fantastic. 跳舞 The next one. Monday.
上
What's that?
课
上课
对啦，上课 to go to class. 上课 And Tuesday.
上课买东西
买东西。
上
Okay.
课然后买东西。
好，上课买东西，上课买东西。Number 4.
上课
星期四上课 and then
上课然后逛街
对了，逛街。
逛街
What's that?
逛街
逛
What
街
did you do?
Go shopping
What's that? What
Go
did
shopping.
you do?
Window shopping
Yeah, window shopping. So 逛街 I think we've done that too, huh? 逛街 Okay.
礼拜星期五
逛 Yeah.
逛
街
逛街
is shopping, window shopping. Okay, 逛街 All right. And the B schedule. Okay. 星期天他做什么？
上星期天
星期天他做什么？
逛街跳舞
Every
跳舞
and then 跳舞，对，逛街跳舞。What's going on with you, Nida? Beyonce and Jay-Z, what's this? What's going on? All right, never mind. Okay. All right, 星期一呢？星期一呢？
上课。
上课 and then 下午做什么？
没有。
唱歌。
唱歌，唱歌是什么？singing，唱歌啊。We done this 哈，唱歌，唱歌 singing，
OK。还有
唱歌。星期二我做什么？早上做什么？
做运动。
做运动，做运动。对，做运动 is do exercises， 做运动。Okay, so everything is correct. Okay. 好，那 before we do this activity, I'm still not quite sure what Nida is doing, but never mind. Maybe it's her computer playing up. I don't know. Okay. So what will be the question? If you have a conversation, you want to find out their activities on each day, what would you ask? What's the question that you need to ask?
你下午做什么？
你星期天下午你在做什么？
对啦，你星期天下午做什么 ？OK， 你星期天下午做什么 ？OK， What are you doing Sunday afternoon？ 你星期天下午
我要出去玩。
做什么 ？What are you doing？
我去
做什么？
吃麦当劳。
出去玩。
出去玩啊！哦，我没有时间出去玩，做什么 ？OK，
下午在照顾阿妈。没有放假。
对，你在照顾，要搬家。OK， 我也没有放假。对，星期天下午我们去吃饭。OK， 星期下午做饭，我买东西。然后How do you say what do you do in the morning？
早上你在做什么？
早上。
星期天下午。星期天早上做什么？对。OK， 星期天早上做什么 ？OK，and 晚上。
星期天晚上你在做什么？
你做什么 ？Apart from 做什么 ，What else can you use? I wonder anybody remember from.
你去哪里？你去哪里
？Are you free? How do you say Are you free?
你有空吗？
你有空吗 ？That's it. 你有空吗？你有空吗？你有空吗 ？We done this in 对，你有空吗？星期天晚上你有空吗 ？OK， 有空吗？
没有空。
Okay, and how would you respond to that?
有，
我没有空。
OK， 我没有空。OK，
我没有时间逛街。
我没有时间跟你逛街哈。跟你逛街没有时间跟你逛街，跟你 always go together 哈。跟 and 你，我跟你吃饭 ，I and you eat 哈。跟 we've done this before， 跟 always go do two objects together。我跟你吃饭，我跟你说中文 ，I speak Chinese to you， 跟你。Okay, so 跟你 always go together. After 跟 is a pronoun. 我跟你吃饭哈。好，okay. If you have free time, how do you develop the conversation? What's the next question you will? 你有空吗？有。And then what's the next you do?
你呢？
为什么？
为什么 ？Okay. How do you say let's make a time to go window shopping? Remember how we say this in which one? I think Unit 11 last course. 我们
我们一起
约个时间
我们一起去嘛。
一起
对，
逛。
约个时间，约
你有
时间
时间？
对，我们
你有
约
时间
个时间，约个时间，and then 逛街好吗？约个时间啊，约个时间。What's happened to my computer？逛街，so you activity 逛街。And then you make it into a suggestion 好吗 Okay, so this is let's make a time to go and do something. 我们约个时间逛街好吗？我们约个时间跳舞好吗？我们约个时间买东西好吗？啊，约个什么什么好吗 Okay, make a suggestion. 约个时间好吗？好 and then what if you agreed on making a time to do something, what's the next question you would ask?
好，可以啊。
好，可以 and then what do you ask?
什么时候？
how do you say?
我们去哪里
要
逛
买什么
街？
东西？
我们几点见面 Okay, 几点 remember time? What time do you meet? 我们几点见面？对啦 remember this one 几点见面？我们几点见面呢？见面 is to meet, okay? 我们几点见面 Okay, what time do we meet? 几点见面 Okay, and then how would you, and then after you made the time, what do you say? What's the next logical step?
你要去哪里？
去哪里 where do we meet?
去哪里见面？
在哪里见面？
在哪里？
对，
我
们在哪里见面？在哪里？在哪里见面 ？Okay, 见面 is the word for meet. Okay, 见面。很好，在哪里见面 ？And then you make a time. Okay, 好。Okay, so that's 好。So now, very interesting. I don't know whether you've heard in your daily, if you're listening to Chinese people, you do not hear them to say 好 a lot. They tend to say 好吧,好累,好呀. 好 always goes with another end word. Okay, these all have a use. Okay, I call it function, but it's just a use. For example, if you hear people say 好呀, which is confirming you agree with them. Okay, and then 好累, probably in Taiwan you won't hear 好累 as much, but in China you do 好累. But 好呀 means yes, I agree with you. This the where we meet, what time we meet, etc. Okay, so sometimes they don't use 好 by itself. They use 好呀, 好累, 好吧,好吧 is okay. Let's do it this way. We've decided 好吧 Okay, 好吧 Okay, 好 now 好 now this particular activity basically there are two roles. One is A and one is B. Okay, what you have to do now, this is very difficult to do online because basically you can see everybody's gaps, so you don't have to guess. If we are doing face to face, A will not see B's schedule and B will not see A's schedule. What you have to do is through conversation in order to find a common time to actually go out and do something, because not every day both people are free. Okay, and so if you don't have time, if you don't have time, how do you apologize for not having the time? What do you say?
不好意思，我
不
没有时
好意思，我
间逛街。
没有空。
对，我没有时间逛街，我要上课。I need to go to class. 我要上课。You can't just outright refuse people. 不好意思，我没有时间逛街。People think you don't like them. Okay, so you have to 不好意思，我要上课，我没有时间逛街。So usually the polite thing to do is to say the positive thing and then to say the refusal. Okay, don't do the English one. You refuse straight away. People feel offended. Okay, 不好意思，我要上课。我要上课。不能跟你逛街。I can't go shopping with you. Okay, so need to exercise politeness. Say the positive first, and then refuse. Okay, so we have Chinese has a very interesting phrase for that. 好是好，好是好。Oh, it's good, but okay, 好是好。好是好，不是这个是哈，是你是的是。好是好，然后我的机器怎么了？好是好 ，OK， and then 但是 is but OK， 但是我要上课 OK， 但是 OK， 好，但是 but 我要上课 ，so get into a habit of saying a positive thing first and then the negativity. Okay, don't go straight into negativity when you're refusing people. Okay, we need to exercise politeness now. Okay, especially when you're talking to older people, you need to be polite. Okay, all right. So now this is the bones of a conversation we have just done in the message area. So I will call upon two brave souls to actually do the activity. So which two brave souls? Maybe I shall demonstrate what to do with one of you. Okay, who wants to be A? I will be A. Who wants to be B? 没有人要跟我做啊，
没有人跟你。
哎呀，没有人跟我做这个 activity 哦。谁敢？Who's brave enough to do？ 谁敢？
我不敢。
不敢哦，是没有人敢哦。
试试看。
Can I try 老师？
谁？Chibi 吗 ？Chisi 吗？好 ，Chisi 好，有 B 哈，有 B。OK，Oh, we're on the phone. We're on the phone now. We incorporated phone. BB, OK. 你好 ，Cheesy 在吗？
在。
在。你好，这是张老师。
不对。
You got to say 你好吗 girl? Have a chat with me. 这是张老师。
I can't follow Mom right.
No. You have to listen to me. 这是张老师。You have to chat to me. How are you, etc. Like a real use of language. Okay. 你好 ，Chisi， 这是张老师。
你好，老师。你好吗？
你好吗？
你好吗？
我很好，我很好，你呢？
我很好。
OK，请问你星期天晚上有空吗？
有，我有空。我有空。
You're a B. You don't have time.
OK.
I am A, so I can see your schedule. You cannot tell me you have time. You're not occupied. Okay, so 星期天晚上你有空吗？
星期
天
有
没有啊？
没有啊？没有啊？
你去跳舞啊？没有啊？OK，
没有没有
没有。No, you got to say，不好意思，
不好意思，我没有空。
Or you can say, oh, I love dance. OK， 不好意思 ，OK， 你有空吗？
没有，不好意
啊
思。
OK， 哦，星期一下午你有空吗？
星期一下午。Excuse me, 老师 do I need to follow the schedules up here?
Yes, you have to follow the schedule until we find a common time. Yeah, so I can see you're busy, so you don't tell me you're not busy.
Because I don't have okay.
Oh, you don't have
No, I don't have my book. I'm just following on the one that uploaded on the classroom.
Yeah, but that should be it. It's on page 7. I gave
okay.
you. Yeah, okay. So 星期一下午有空吗？
星期一下午。Where is it? 星期一下午 Monday.
Tuesday. Monday. 星期一下午你有空吗？
对不起，老师，没有，对啊，没有。
OK， 没有空。OK， 哦，哎，真是很麻烦哦。OK，let's see。哦，星期六下午你有空吗？
星期六下午没有诶。
什么？星期六下午你有空啊？
有吗？
你有吗？你这个 there's a gap on Saturday， 你有空啊
？Saturday。I cannot follow it,
You cannot follow
because I don't have my book.
I know.
I'm trying to read the characters here. I'm trying to read the characters, but I'm not. It's really hard for me to up and down, scroll up and down. Yeah.
All right. It's okay. I think we need to. You know what to do, okay?
Yes.
So
Yes,
we better have two people with books to do this. It's easier to do.
Yes, will be much easy.
Yes, yeah. So you know what to do.
Yeah. I know what to do, 老师, but only it's hard for me to scroll up and down.
I understand. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Now, so I have demonstrated enough for you to do it. So who wants to? Now you need to have the book to get it easier. Okay. We can see when your gaps are. Okay. So, but try to lengthen the conversation so that you don't jump to the answer straight away. You need to create a sense of mystery. Okay. So, who wants to do this in pairs? Preferably two with books.
Can I try?
Yeah. Okay. Just hold on.
Can I try?
Yeah. 等一会儿哈。我看看Florida Lisa, where are you?
I'm here, teacher.
Yeah. Except I need to find you in the list. Where are you? Oh, why can't I find you? Did you disappear? Why is it in the list? Yeah. What happened?
I see.
OK， 没关系，我看不到。OK，Florida Lisa， 还有谁
Crystal.
Who wants to talk to her?
Crystalline.
Oh, Crystalline. Okay, you two don't. You know, we can see both of you, so you cannot say no. I'm busy or I'm not busy. Okay, we need to show the truth according to the table. Okay. Okay. So, all right. Oh, where are we? 为什么？等一会儿，好，来，英语。好 ，you two have a conversation.
你好，
你好，今天你还好吗？
我很好，你呢？
我很好。
你
好，你可以问。
我在问呀。
Crystalline, you be A 啊。 Yeah.
好。星期天早上你有空吗？
很抱歉，哎，有。
No. Hey, you two. Crystalline. 星期天早上你没空，你要买东西哦。
不好意思，不好意思。
You need to know how to read the tables. Okay, let's start again.
OK. Sorry， 对不起。
没关系，很好玩。OK。
你好，你请问你一下，你叫什么名字啊？
你叫我 Lisa，你呢？
你叫我 Krista。
我高兴认识你。
我很高兴认识你。你星期一下午你有空吗？
我有空，下午
没有。
星期一你没有空啊？
不好意思，星期一下午我没有空，我带老板娘去唱歌。
OK。
我跟老板娘去唱歌，很抱歉。
好 ，OK， Crystalline。
好，还是我再看看。星期六下午你有空吗？
有空。
你要不要跟我去逛街？
好啊。
我们要买东西。
好啊，可以带我去夜市去买东西。7点。
那7点，礼拜六晚上。
好啊。
6点多。
礼拜六下午哦。
下午。
好啊。
3点都可以吗？
可以。
你喜欢吃什么？
可以。我们去哪里见？
我们在哪里见面？
对啊，我们在哪里见面？
你住在哪里？
我在都心。
你住在哪里？OK。
都心。
苗栗吗？
在苗栗。
不是，你在台湾哪里啊？
我在什么？
新北吗？新北是吗？
对。
好远啊！我在高雄呢。
什么？你在高雄
？No. You have to assume you're both in Taipei. OK。
OK。我们现在台北101可以吗？
可以啊，没有问题。
What time？
那个台北101买东西那边很贵呢。
不要紧，没钱，钱不够。
我跟你讲，台北101的东西很贵哦。
还是我们
要不要我们去中立比较便宜买东西？要不要？
好啊，都可以，有便宜就好。
对呀。
怎么说 ？Where do we meet？
When
do we meet？ Yes。
我们什么时候见面
不是你刚刚讲吗？是礼拜六下午，
在中立啊。
对啊，在中立。
下午几点啊？下午几点？
不是3点半。
3点半。
对。
这样还可以吗？这样 OK 吗？
这 OK 啊，
比较方便。
比较方便啊，可是好。
好。How do you say see you on Saturday？ 好啊，星期六见。
星期六见，这样。
对啦，见面哈，星期六见。
好，谢
好，
谢，再见，
再见，
拜拜。
Good, very good. Very good. Okay. All right. But you jumped to Saturday already. So you see, I can't create any more variations because he's already printed in a book. So, but try not to jump to Saturday straight away, huh? Lengthen your conversations. Now, one thing you have to do, this course, I will teach you how to read, and I would also expect you to talk more than 3 minutes. Okay, so you need to talk more than 3 minutes, and you need to get used to talking. So try not to cut short the conversation straight away. Okay, all right. Now, another pair, another brave souls, come and do this. Who wants to do this? Anyone? Don't jump to Saturday. You need to create 2 obstacles before you jump to Saturday. Okay, otherwise it's just too boring. Okay, so who wants to do it next? No? Everybody scared?
不要怕，
不要怕，没什么好怕的。谁要啊 ？Take a lot of courage. OK， 谁要做啊？来呀！没事啊，要练习哦哈。Vivian， 好 ，Vivian 和 Christine 吗 ？Christine 和 Vivian 吗？好 ，OK， 好，等一会儿哈，我来 pin you，I'll pin you first。哦，你们知道谁跟谁说话哈？等一会儿哈。Okay, Christine, isn't it disconcerting if you don't know who you're talking to? Okay, so I better pin you to the screen. Otherwise, you think you're talking into the air. So it's very disconcerting. Okay, all right. Okay, Yisu. Now, a rule: you have to create two obstacles before you jump to Saturday. So off you go. Okay.
好的，你好，我是克林斯汀，我想给你认识。那星期天你有空？下午你有空吗？
等一下，谁 A 谁 B 我是 A 吗？还是 B？
Christine 是 A， 你是 B， 对。星期天下午你有空吗？
星期天下午，对不起，我没有空。
好的，没有关系。那星期一，晚上你有空去外面，聊聊吗
？Checking 聊聊嘛，对。喝咖啡吗？对，
星期一晚上吗？
不是对了，星期一晚上你有空聊聊吗？
星期一晚上我有空。
好的，那我们几点见面
？Straight to the point 。
我们几点见面？对。
对的，我们几点见面？因为你告诉我你有空。
对，星期一晚上我有空，我们可以几点吧？
好的。
七点。
晚上7点。
老师，那我们要接下来星期二吗？
不是，你7点见面 ，but you didn't know where you're gonna meet.
对，那我们在哪里？哪里的地方？你告诉我。
我们在哪里见面？
我们在哪里见面？你告诉我几点？那你喜欢我们在哪里见面？
好，应该我们7见面，可以吗？
在哪里？不好意思，我没有听清楚。
有很多 7哦，在哪里？
在便利商店 7。好，我们去那边见面，几点？
7点。 7点
7
啊，
点。
7点见面，很好。
好，那星期二我们你早上有空，如果我们见面了，
不是你早上有空吗？他没有空哦。
早上没有空，那但是
他没有回答你啊，你等他说哈。你早上有空吗，Vivian？
星期二早上我没有空啊。
好的，我星期二我知道了，你下午有空吗？
星期二吗？
对，但是等我一下，但是那下午我有上课，那我们换星期三吗？
星期三晚
因为星期二下午跟晚上我有事情，那我们有现是星期三见面，晚上你有空吗？
星期三晚上我有空。
好的，那我们在哪里见面？几点？
在哪里见面？
我们在哪里见面？然后几点？
我们星期三
不要 everything together，OK？我们在哪里见面？
我们在哪里见面？
在哪里见面？又是 7啊。
我有跟你说，我们附近有一台学校在见面可以了，好吗？
还可以啊。
好的，那我们来星期四早上有空吗？
星期四早上我没有空。
你有做运动？
我要做运动。
对。那我有空，你没有空。
好，
那我们来星期五看看吧。星期五，
这几天我没有空。
好的，没有关系，我了解。那星期六来看看你有哪里空的，你有哪里有？
你什么时间有空？你什么时间有空？
星期六。
星期六下午我有空。
我也是有空。我们两个有空下午，那我们几点见面？
大概下午3点吧。
那然后在哪里的地方我们可以见面？
可以在一样的地方，好吧？
在学校附近，这样子可以吗？
对。
好的。那再见。我在那里的地方，我打电话。如果我到了，
请问你，我可以知道你的电话吗？
好的，我可以给你的，没有问题。
OK， 好，谢谢你们啊。There are 2 things I want to correct you, because this is a common thing. Christine, when you say 你喜欢做什么, what you're really trying to say is what would you like to do? Okay, what would you like to do in Chinese? 你想做什么，不是你喜欢做什么。喜欢 is like. I like eating. Okay, so 你想做什么 ？Okay, 想 we've done this before, huh? What are you thinking of doing? 想，你想做什么 ？Okay, 想。 So that's the word. 不要说你喜欢想What are you thinking of doing? OK, 你想做什么 OK, 还有呢the next one is 什么时间 What time? Now you've done I think people might be slightly confused by 什么时候和什么时间时间 is a precise time. 什么时候 is a longer, it covers longer period of time. When would you like to meet? It's not very precise, okay? But if you want 什么时间 or usually we say 几点, okay? A lot of you don't say 几点. I think you might be translating from English to Chinese because in English is what time, so you say 什么时间. But don't say 什么时间. In Chinese you do 几点 is shorter. 我们几点见面几 always refers to a small number, usually a number less than 10, because we have 12 hours in the day. People usually 24 hours in the day, but 12 hours during daylight and the evening we tend to use 几点我们几点见面 Now important is always 见面几点见面So one particular problem is 想不是喜欢想 Okay, and also for school 有一个学校and I like what Christine said 附近 is nearby 在学校附近 nearby Okay, 附近 nearby 学校附近好吗附近nearby. Now, one thing that Christine did, and some of you probably didn't catch it, she was trying to say, if I get there, I will ring you. Okay? Now, in English, you will say 如果 is if. Okay? 如果 Okay? If. But Chinese hardly says 如果 okay? And they don't use the conditionals like the way we do in English, okay? So if you want to say the chance, if I get there, the English you want to say, because I know you're translating, therefore you said it that way. If I get there, I will ring you, okay? So you can say very simply 我到了就打电话给你 Okay, you don't need to say if I get there 我到了 So when I arrive there I will ring you 我到了就打电话给你给你 Okay, 就打电话给你So, okay, now I think my daughter has asked me many times, when do you use 如果 When do you not use 如果 Now, I think today suddenly came upon me. I think I know how to answer this. Now, if you're not an English teacher, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. And if again, I'm going to ask Sophia. Now, Sophia probably haven't taught this because she's teaching children. So she doesn't have to teach the conditional. Okay. Now, in English, you have many complicated conditional sentences. Now, sorry, Sophia, I keep on putting you on the spot. Okay, so when I talk about conditional in English, what am I talking about?
Are those teacher 0 to 3rd conditionals? Because we have the first one, 0 conditionals, which we could use to talk about facts. for things that are true. The the second one is the first conditional, where we talk about things that are very likely to happen. For example, if it rains tomorrow, I will have to stay at home, like that.
Yes.
And the third one is the second conditional, where we talk about things that are unlikely to happen. For example, if I won the 发票 lottery here in Taiwan, I would buy a house. And the last one is the third conditional, where we talk about things that are very unlikely to happen and are like used in imaginary situations.
Yeah, like if I were a man, okay, in English we say were a man. I don't know whether not now you still do that, but not so many years ago when I was teaching English, you have to teach the third conditional, which if I were a man, I would do this. But I'm never going to be a man. I'm a woman, so it's an impossible condition. Okay, so there are lots of complicated conditionals in English. There are 4 different conditional tenses. And when we teach English, oh my God, it's really, really hard to tell the students when to use what and why. Okay, so in Chinese, it's easy. We really don't use condition in the same way. So, for example, if you want to say, if you go, I will go with you. If you go, I will go. So if you go, I would go. Okay, in English, you use if. But in Chinese, we don't say if 如果你去我就去. We don't say 如果 in this case. We just say 你去我就去. Okay, 5 words only. 你去我就去. So it's assumed it's a conditional, but it can be true. So therefore, it's no need to use 如果. 你去我就去. So it's a condition that you go. So we use the positions as a condition. 你去我就去. 你不去我也不去. Okay? You don't hear 如果. So when you do, so Chinese, the conditions are very simple. Most of the times, you do not hear people use 如果. Only in the case of maybe some conjecture. Okay. For example, if you say, if tomorrow rains, I will stay home. You would say, 明天下雨，我就在家。我就不出去 I will not go out. 明天下雨，我不出去. So 明天下雨 because it's a first sentence. It's already a condition. But this condition is true or not true. Both are okay. Okay, you do not need to use 如果 in that case. Okay? Now, because Sophie explained the complicated system of English, you can understand how easy it is in Chinese. You don't use 如果. But occasionally you will hear people using 如果, but not in every sentence. Very hardly used because we use the first phrase as the condition. If it's likely to be true, do not need to use 如果. Okay? All right. Now, is that making sense for people? Have you heard people using 如果 in your daily encounters? That's the important thing. You need to hear something before you know whether it occurs or not. Have you heard this before?
Yes, 老师. Sometimes.
Yes.
Sometimes. How often? What's the frequency? How often? Very often or occasionally?
Occasionally.
Occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally. I think if you start noticing this, you'll probably notice it doesn't happen every day. Okay. And next time when you hear 如果, try to understand the context in which they occur. For example, in your care situation, they would say, 哦，如果他生病，我们就打电话给你。If she is ill, we will ring you. Okay. 如果 sometimes soften the sentence. Okay, but not very frequently used. Okay, so occasionally, not all the time. Okay, it's because it's really, really simple in Chinese, not like complicated in English. Okay, now, okay, homework. It's that time again. Homework. Now, what I want, because this is the first week, I think you're having a shock of your life. So basically, I'm just considering whether I should give you 2 pieces of homework or just 1 piece. Now, what's happening really well just now with Christine and also Vivian is they went through every day. Okay. You know, sometimes I require everybody to at least make 1 appointment a day. Okay. So that you can talk at length. Okay. So what they've done, they've gone through Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, can't do anything on Friday, and then jump to Saturday. That was very good. So basically they found something to do every day in order to practice the language. Now that's something you could do if you want to record a conversation as a homework for this week. And of course, the important thing you have to do after today's lesson is what? What is the important thing you have to do after today's lesson?
Try to read the character.
Yes. Okay, try to read the characters now. Okay, how do you prepare? Let's share some wisdom, because some of you have prepared, some of you have not prepared. So let's share some wisdom. How would you prepare for the class?
Read all the
Go back to read. Go back read the.
That's
Go back
right. You
read
got
the
to go to the first course and the characters you got to know. Read the characters, and you need to persist. Don't write pinyin down on your book, okay? Because I didn't provide pinyin for a precise reason. I want you to read the characters, not the pinyin. So if you want to find out how to read the characters, write pinyin in your book, so that you practice looking at words without characters, okay? So unfortunately, it is painstaking. But painstaking is the only way I can get you to write on your brain. This is the stage we have to write on your brain, get the neurons connecting. So the homework is you really have to revise last session's words, and all the words in week 1 are covered in the last session. Okay, so next time when you prepare, I've given you Unit 2 already. If you look at Unit 2, we have done this chapter already, okay? In last session, the last week is actually on this book, but we didn't read the reading. So to prepare for Unit 2, you have to read page 17, and you have to first of all, prepare to read every character from 17 to 21. Okay, they are repetitive, but there's a reason for it. And next week, I will teach you how to segment, how to cut up long sentences so that you know which words goes with which. So next week we'll have to start dealing with grammar. Okay, start dealing with grammar and how to make long sentences shorter by cutting up things that go together and things that don't go together. Okay, so very important. I think maybe if you want to record the conversation because you feel empowered by it, I'm quite happy to put it up as the assignment, which you can do. But the important thing is to prepare your characters for next week. Okay, and also when I provided you with the pictures, you notice the pictures, some of them are in blue. The ones that are in blue are grammar words. Okay, now, so Sophie, what are grammar words? How are they different from normal words? Sophie, how are grammar words different from normal words, content words? No, she's not there. Okay, grammar words are usually indicating a rule of language. Okay, they don't usually have a lot of meaning behind them. Okay, so therefore they are always go together and they go in a particular position. Okay, so therefore when you're reading, especially for the test, they don't just test you on your vocabulary. They also test you on grammar patterns. So therefore, for your reading, you need to quickly recognize what's grammar and what's not grammar. So for this chapter, I have noted the grammar things in blue for you. Okay, so to help you to know which one are grammar. And I will explain this next class. But eventually, you will have to be able to read it yourself without me. Okay, but next week, we're going to start segmenting sentences and being able to recognize what words go with which. Okay, so next week is the proper lesson. I thought today you'll be all shocked because there is no more pinyin. So it's hard enough for you to recover from that, and I won't expect too much of you. Sophia, what's the water closet? Is that the toilet?
Sorry,
哦，厕所。Is that the toilet? I thought you have a special room for water or something. No, never mind. Yeah. Is that American or just me? I don't know. Anyway, I don't speak English anymore. Okay. All right. So I will put up the homework online. And if you feel like recording, you can record with someone. Okay. Or you could prepare thoroughly for next week's class. Okay. Before we go, let's take photos. It's always so. Do we have 38? Apart from me, 37 people.
Wala na siya. Oh, parang pinagpawisan.
Na-stress. Nakaka-stress naman yung pangyayari.
Ang lamig ng aircon pero pinagpapawisan.
Wala na si Ma'am nag-live na siya. Na-shock.
The pressure is on, guys.
Okay na, pwede
The pressure is on.
I didn't abandon you. I came back. Okay. All right. Let me take a photo. Okay. The pressure is on, really. Who survives to the end? This is like a marathon, okay? This course is like a marathon. Now you understand why I say if you don't do the first course, you cannot do this one, okay? No way can you possibly cope with this one, okay? So now you know it. All right. Okay, good. So shall we have another one for other people? Everybody should be in. What's my computer doing? My computer is having a breakdown. Too many things open. Okay. All right. So let's have where are the boys? Now we need to see the boys. Where are the boys? Boys don't want to show their face, huh? Only one boy. There are others. Where are they? Never mind. Well, good. And also there's John. Where's John? Where's John? Oh, they don't want to show their face. That's all right. Okay, we need to show the world there are boys in our class. So otherwise they think it's an all girls group. Okay, all right. Huh? All right. Let's take another photo. All right. Precious cargo. All right. Come on. What happened? Oh, just hold on. Oh, good. It's delayed a lot. All right. Just hold on. I need to save this. Right. Just hold on. Every time I say all right, the computer fails me. Okay. Oh, did you go? Did you save? It's very slow today for some reason. All right. It says saved. It's okay. All right. I won't turn it off. All right. Okay. So 我们下课好吗？
好，
好，老师，
有问题吗？OK，下课，
大家晚安。
谢谢老师，晚安。
OK，
晚安。
OK。